So why London YFC? That's a question I asked myself when I first joined the team. With so many different youth ministries and programs and agencies that are providing support for youth, was there still a place in the City of London where YFC could be intentionally impacting the lives of youth? Well, we went to the community and asked them that same question, and this is what we found out.
The youth are just faced with so many challenges, so many struggles, so many things that are coming against them. They're hurting and they need support and they need hope.
So I know I've seen lots of kids walking the streets. They haven't eaten in days. They haven't stayed anywhere. They've been switching from place to place, from moms to dads. And there has to be a place in between where they can feel welcome.
You know, I would find anything I could, either a friend's house, maybe a couch to sleep on for a couple days. Sometimes I would have to sleep outside, maybe find a staircase or something.
Food is sometimes an issue, housing, things like that. Money is always an issue, and sometimes taking care of our kids, if we're broke, it's kind of hard to pay for it all sometimes.
I think the number one thing right now is bullying. It's something that you can't escape.
You go
from.
home and it's on Facebook or it's on Twitter, and you come to school and then it's just in person. It's just you're screwed, basically.
You have all these people that are bullying, and then they say they want to do something about it, but they don't actually do anything.
You see that over and over and over, where these students just dive into the party scene, or they dive into drinking, or they dive into these unhealthy relationships, and they're looking to the world, or they're looking to all these different things for answers, and each time and time and time again they come up short.
It's thinking that this is it. There is nothing better. The situation I'm in, I will always be in because my parents were in and their grandparents were in.
I think teenagers need a safe place to be and hang out. I think a lot of people have pressure to do drugs and to just hang out because they want to feel accepted, they want to feel loved, right?
Being caught between drugs and gangs, and, there's a lot of them out there.
I know that there's a lot of people that say each generation, this generation has it harder than any other generation, but I think that actually might be the case.
Having these conversations within our community made it obvious to us that the needs among our London youth are still great. Therefore, we began to collaborate with other city agencies and neighborhood agencies to provide additional support to the needs and the ways that they are working with our youth.
Fundamentally, it starts with engagement. I know that YFC is taking that focus to what can happen at a neighborhood level. How do we engage youth? It's all about connecting with youth, having them identify the opportunities and solutions, and providing the mechanisms or vehicles through organizations like YFC to help them achieve.
YFC was a place that I could go to and hang out with people that truly cared about me.
Unfortunately, we live in an age where young people find it hard. Many of them find it hard to speak to parents. Many of them find it hard to just be in their family and feel a purpose within their family. And our job is not to replace that. Our job is not to replace a parent, but just to help guide them and encourage them on their way.
Andrew's experience was very positive, very, very positive. He was with a bunch of people, he opened up more. I know he's safe there, I know he's having fun, but the main thing is being safe and off the streets.
It was a great place to come, chill out, hang out with people, the right crowd kind of thing.
It's a stable place for people to come. It's not, a drop-in once a month. It's a stable, continuous relationship that's built with the youth and the staff.
If you need someone to talk to, they're always there for advice. I know personally they've helped me out with a lot.
I feel like Youth for Christ is vital in this city. I feel that they fill a role that the churches don't fill for the most part, but by working together, we can serve the community better. Things like the streetlight bus, things like the school groups.
I really think that YFC is an important partner, collaborator, and leader amongst youth service providers. I really feel like YFC's got a really great kind of grassroots approach at the moment that's all about really growing relationships within community.
I think YFC is doing a great job positively impacting youth by just providing those opportunities that interest them. They're really trying their best to get to know the students and youth in their community and finding meaningful opportunities for them to participate in.
What excites me about YFC is our focus on young people. That we actually get to tunnel vision into the youth of today and see who they are and assess their needs and assess how we can support and be helpful.
It's definitely important that YFC is in my community because they help so many different students not just students, just people in general.
I would say I work for YFC because I understand God's design in people and teenagers, and I see the hope and potential that He's put in them.
We are so excited to be partnering with the church and other youth agencies in the City of London, and we look forward to what we can do together in impacting our great city.
This is why YFC.
This is why.
This is why.
This is why YFC.
This is why YFC.
This is why YFC.
That's why YFC.